Hello, welcome to LAVERITATV Trending News. I am Rebecca Amos. Today on LAVERITATV Trending News, I bring to you lots of gist. As you all know, I got you covered always. Now let's get into the gist properly.
Unveiling the truth.
Breaking news, stories unfold, LAVERITATV News, truth to be told. In-depth reporting, facts shine bright. Stay informed, day and night. LAVERITATV News, your trusted source. Unveiling the truth, of course. Current events in real time. LAVERITATV News, always on your mind.
Popular Nigerian actress Aduni Ade has threatened legal actions against the spread of viral reports that her beauty hasn't earned her a partner. Now, we all know that getting a partner is not by beauty. There are more criteria in getting a partner. In fact, you have to go through relationship and courtship. So why judging someone or saying someone didn't earn themselves a partner because you feel they are too beautiful to be single? It's totally wrong in my opinion. It was reported without a source over the weekend that the 48-year-old Aduni Ade had blamed her single status on herself. Reacting to the controversy generated by the news, Aduni refuted the report, tagging it fake news. Speaking in a post on X, Aduni Ade issued a 24-hour ultimatum to all platforms to take down the report. She accused all the media outlets that reported it of spreading misinformation so as to get public engagement. Aduni Ade threatened legal actions if her ultimatum is being ignored. I kindly request you to take down this post within 24 hours to prevent further actions involving my legal team. I don't appreciate the fact that you are using my name to peddle false news and articles with no verifiable source just to gain engagement, she stated. Now, this is the truth. Most of our bloggers and content creators will just go on your wall and get false information and start spreading just because they want to get traffic on their walls, on their comment sections, and it's very, very wrong. Now they have to face whatever it is that she has filed against them. They have to do it. It's totally wrong. Intruding in someone's privacy and just concluding things on your own, I feel is a very, very wrong thing to do. Surprise gone wrong. Wife asked hubby to close his eyes, then open his throat instead 9 days after wedding in Kano State. Oh my God. This is awful. Kano State residents are still in shock after a supposed romantic honeymoon turned horror movie scenes 9 days after saying I do. Why starting the journey when you know you won't end it? Why starting the journey when you know you will end up being this horrible? Saudat Jibrin Adam, a newlywed bride in Farah area of Kumbotso local government area of Kano State, allegedly told her husband, Salisu Idris Ibrahim, to close his eyes for a special surprise. But instead of a mind-blowing romantic moment, Saudat brought out a knife and cut him on the neck. Oh, Jesus. Why? Why? Whatever the reason may be, I always say this, do not take a life that you didn't bring. A neighbor, Dini Mada, said he rushed over after hearing the commotion and found Salisu helplessly clutching his neck. I asked, who did this? And he whispered, Dini Matatachi. Just imagine after trusting someone, after being in love and you believe that person loves you so much, you've been in courtship, you got married together, and imagine this betrayal. It's so painful. Listen to his statement. He said, Dini Matatache. It means my wife did it. That's the worst betrayal one would ever experience. Sadly, Salisu couldn't survive the attack. Reports say Saudat locked herself inside and was calmly making phone calls when the police found her. Sources claimed the couples had been arguing over food and intimacy. She had been dodging cooking duties and bedroom responsibilities. Now, instead of a honeymoon, it turned a murder case. The Kano police are still investigating the case. Please, I'm begging us in God's name. Know who you are settling down with. Know who you are into a relationship with. Be sure if that person loves you or not. Don't just rush into getting married to someone that you barely know. Make thorough investigations about who you are settling down with. It's very, very important. May his soul rest in peace. A Canadian rapper, Neff's wife, in shock after she filed for a divorce seeking for half of his over $5 million fortune, only to discover in court during the divorce that all Neff's assets are registered under his mom's name. Now this is funny, okay? So could it be that Neff's wife is that kind of person that just rushed into getting married with someone who is wealthy so as to get his wealth for yourself after everything? Could it be she's that kind of person? So rushing into filing for a divorce just because you feel you have this asset you want to split into two. Like, seriously? Oh my god, this is really funny. Okay. The rapper's wife, who dated him for over 10 years before marriage and thought she knew everything about her man, but ended up being shocked when the court revealed that her millionaire husband was worth $0.00 and every single thing he bought for her when they were together. Oh my god, I still find this funny, okay? But it is what it is, okay? The rapper's wife, who dated him for 10 years before marriage and thought she knew everything about her man, but ended up being shocked when the court revealed that her millionaire husband was worth $0.00 and every single thing he bought for her when they were still married, including her personal wares, belonged to his mom. So she had to return everything to Neff's mother because Neff's mom said that she only bought all those things for her son. So does that mean it wasn't really his mom it wasn't him that's been buying all those things lately? It has been his mom buying them? Or could it be that he wasn't really a millionaire as she was saying it? What? What the heck? This is serious. Anyways, I would just be like, know your reason for getting married, okay? Some people are just after the financial benefit, but I think there is more, like there are more things to that. Don't just focus on your financial benefits and stuff like that. There is joy in marriage, there is happiness in marriage. So please and please, I'm begging us, know your reason for getting married, know your reason for settling down. It is very, very important. A Nigerian stepdad cries out, "I need to get something off my chest. Yesterday, my stepdaughter graduated and I wasn't invited. I've been in her life since she was 4 months old. Married her mother when she turned 2. I've been there, consistent, showing up, providing and loving her like my own." Oh, that's so sweet of him, loving someone that is not really your biological daughter. It's not easy. It takes only genuine love to do that kind of a thing. It's not easy. Wow, kudos to him. He tried. He really, really tried. On her graduation day, I wasn't given a seat. They told me there were only 8 tickets. Let me tell you who made the list. My wife. her two sisters, her biological dad, her uncle, her grandma, her aunt, and her boyfriend. 8 tickets, and I wasn't one of them. I've been sitting with that pain all day. I took time off 3 days ago. I drive trucks. The money and time I can't get back. And still I got left out. So I decided to remove her from my car and health insurance. Took her off everything I've been covering. Told her mother, since she has grown and had graduated, she can go stay with her dad, the one she made room over me. Now, there's tension in my house. Emotions are high, but I'm still standing on what I feel because the truth is, I'm hot, not mad, but just deeply hot and have to speak my mind. Now I feel this is the reason why most single men are finding it difficult to settle down with a single mother. Imagine this pain of being there for the child, her mother, and her mother's family, and end up getting this hit on the chest. So, what's the reason of leaving her dad in the first place when you knew he had a major role to play as a father in her life? So you gave this young man a hope of being a father. He has been playing the fatherly role in her life, and you end up giving him this shock of his life on her big day, on her graduation day, putting her biological father first before him. This is unfair. It's totally unfair. Now, whatever actions it is that this man took upon himself to do, see, I see nothing wrong with that, because if I were to be in his shoes, I will feel pained. Sincerely speaking, be sure if you want to leave your baby daddy or not, because leaving him and after a long time of staying with another man, then coming back to show maybe I want to do the best thing for my child, or maybe give her the best gift of her life. The best gift you could ever give her is staying with her dad if you're not sure whether you want to leave him or not. We all know how we do it. Now let's go into our roundup stories. So there's this 18-year-old boy that stole a phone worth 50,000 naira. So it got to a level where the boy was arrested and his parents were asked to bring 250,000 naira in order to bail him out. So now his parents struggled and struggled and struggled. They raised the money and got the total sum of 250,000 naira as expected. So they went to the police station and they paid the money and they bailed him out. So on their way coming back, inside the car, his father was like, "You see what you did, son? You really did wrong. Please don't do this again. You saw how we had to struggle and struggle and struggle to raise the 250,000 naira to bail you out." Immediately, the young boy interrupted his father and be like, "Come on, dad, don't worry. I have the 250k with me here." No, like, just imagine. He'd be like, he had the money with him, that he stole it from the wardrobe after he was freed in the station. Like, can you imagine this? Now, here's my question. If you were to be his parents, what will you do? What will be your response? What actions will you take? This is really funny, you know. But it is well, things that really happen in our society. I just can't say. So today we shall be playing a game on our trending news segment. The first two people to watch the video completely and answer the question of what will you do if you were to be his parents will go home with lunch from us. So please and please do well to watch the video, watch thoroughly to the end and drop your answers. The first two people to get the answers correctly will go home with lunch. And on LAVERITATV Trending News, see you next time.
Unveiling the truth.
Breaking news, stories unfold, LAVERITATV News, truth to be told. In-depth reporting, facts shine bright. Stay informed, day and night. LAVERITATV News, your trusted source, unveiling the truth.